Okay, welcome back, champs. Today we'll be talking about Dogecoin and my buy signal at 0.092. Okay, so that was during July this year where I stated that I was buying Dogecoin at that time. Okay, and that was a very good buy signal that I gave. Okay, so right now, as you can see in Dogecoin, okay, price has shot up so much, right? Now, I think it's more or less around 4 to 5x from my buy signal. Okay, during July, that was when it actually hit the 0.092 the first time. Okay, so that was my first buy signal for Dogecoin. If you look at my Twitter account, Tradenalytics, okay, you just check this out. I stated that Dogecoin was bottoming around 0.092. Okay, I even showed the buy order that I added inside KuCoin at that time. Okay, so okay, and back in May also, I made that prediction that price would crash to the 0.088. Okay, so that was my initial price target. But actually, I added the buy signal around 0.092 because I was seeing this climactic bottom forming. Okay, and that's why I gave this I wrote this post at that time in July. Okay, so yeah, so yeah, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please subscribe right now. I make really good Bitcoin and altcoin price targets for you guys. Okay, so this is one way that you can make a lot of money in the upcoming bull market in crypto, right? So let's just look at the chart of Dogecoin. So initially I gave this post. Why did I predict that price would crash down to 0.088? Okay, that was May. So during May, I saw that there was a failure to meet the median at right here. Okay, so let me just redraw this pitchfork over here. Okay, so drawing from this pivot here, A, B, and C. Okay, what you can see is that there is a pitchfork with a median line over here, and I will mark the median line as a red color line. Okay, so notice that when price came out from the pivot C, so these are A, B, and C, it came up and it did not touch the median line. Okay, and there was a price failure. So I explained that this was going to happen in this post over here in May. Okay, that there was a median failure. Okay, so there was a median failure right here. If price didn't touch the median line, so what happened next was that price would then hit the pivot C again. So the pivot C was the textbook price target. Okay, so that was around 0.12. So if you want, once you see this failure happen, okay, you will expect the 0.12 to get hit. So that was what happened next, was that price came down and touched the 0.112, right? So I also gave a even lower price target at that time. That was a 0.088. Okay, and the reason why was because there was also another indication. Okay, if you were to draw a modified shift median line, okay, so it's right here in trading view. It's below the shift pitchfork. It's called the modified shift pitchfork. Okay, so you just draw from the same exact pivot, A, B, C, and you notice that price touched the modified shift median line, okay, which is this orange color line over here. So it touched this modified shift. That was also very bearish. Okay, and that would actually give it enough energy to drop even lower. Okay, even lower than the initial 0.12 price target. So why specifically 0.088? Okay, this level. Well, if you were to draw a volume a profile of this wave over here, okay, you notice that there's a bit of a chunk over here, a chunk of volume over here. So if I were to draw forward this chunk of volume, you notice this is somewhere around here. There's a first chunk, and there's another chunk of volume below there. Okay, so somewhere around here. So if I were to just zoom all the way inside, you can see it more clearly, right? So there is a spike in volume here. Okay, then it went down, then it goes up again, and this is a bigger chunk of volume. Okay, and I stated that at least one of this chunk of volumes will get hit. Okay, and I was betting that the 0.088, so the second one will get hit. Okay, so right here, okay, notice that the chunk over here got hit at 0.088, and that was my original price target over here, okay, 0.088. But what happened was that Dogecoin actually came down and it didn't touch the second chunk. Instead, it touched the first chunk and reversed back up, okay. Then it went down again. So, it touched it and it goes up, then it goes down, all right. And it touched the second chunk much later, about 1 to 2 months later. Because that was July when it came down to the first chunk, and the second chunk happened about 1 month later. Okay, so but altogether, the two chunks were very close to each other. Okay, so when I actually put my first order, that was 0.092. I was happy enough to get the order. Okay, so that was right here, and that was the first chunk. Okay, so 0.092 was around the first chunk. Okay, so eventually it came down to the lower chunk and then it reversed back up. Okay, and that was I considered that point it was the bottom for Dogecoin, which ended up being correct. Okay, so I also have another indicator that I want to show you here, and it's called the AI sentiment analyzer. Okay, so this analyzer detects the amount of longs and shorts in the markets. Okay, and notice that over here, when price began coming up from the bottom, okay, you notice there is a huge chunk of volume over here, buy volume. So this is the futures buy volume, okay, by bigger players. This AI analyzer basically sorts the real trades from artificial trades within the futures markets, and is able to pick up bigger players, whales or manipulators in the market. Okay, and you can see their action over here. So if I draw these chunks over here, okay, these are bigger players and they began buying at this point. Okay, so you can actually see the climactic wick at the bottom where these manipulators began buying in the market. Okay, you can see them coming in again somewhere around here. Okay, so also notice that you can also see smaller blocks of volume, okay, in the futures markets, smaller blocks, and these are more retail traders, so smaller traders, and they began exiting the markets around this point over here, and also over here, right here. Okay, so I also explained that was bullish in character because normally we want to trade together with the big players, okay, the whales, instead of the smaller players. Okay, so the moment I saw this buys coming in, okay, I began to be very, very bullish on altcoins and Bitcoin in general. Okay, and this is exactly what happened. Of course, we have the election thing, and of course, there's the Elon Musk situation, which definitely caused Dogecoin to go much higher, much faster than other coins. Okay, and we are beginning to see some kind of whale exits on the markets, which is a bit of a concern in the moment, right? So for the short term, I'm expecting a drawdown, okay, a pullback of some kind, but it's not going to be the beginning of a bear market. Okay, this is definitely not the top for Dogecoin. Okay, I'm expecting at least, if you notice this median line here, okay, it is still valid, by the way, because the interaction that we have over here, it wasn't much, right? There is no proof that this pitchfork has been invalidated. Okay, it has given us this median failure. Okay, so it has been validated once. It has been proven that it works. So it has not yet been invalidated. So I am expecting Dogecoin to touch this median line at some point in the future. Okay, and because it's a rising line, the longer it takes, the higher the price will be. Okay, so you're expecting if price just shoots up today to the medium line, that will be around 0.62, but I don't think it will actually do it today or even in this month. I think it will take some time before it continues back up. Okay, maybe around a range something like this, maybe even touching the previous top over here, okay, of 0.2. Okay, so but eventually it's going to go back up to this median line over here. You can see it. Okay, eventually it's going to go back up here, and it might even be higher in the future, right? So 0.74 is a potential target. Okay, we just have to watch. So I'm still very bullish on Dogecoin, but in the short term, it's going to retrace quite a bit, okay, because it has shoot up so much. Yeah, and also overall, Bitcoin has also been withdrawing a little bit. Okay, right over here, I think Bitcoin has been going. I think it has retraced a little bit over here. Okay, but good news is that if I've explained in my previous video on Bitcoin, this shifted median line over here is very important in determining the future direction of Bitcoin, and it seems like it has went above it. Okay, so I've stated in my previous video, you can check that out, that if price of Bitcoin went above this line over here, it's going even higher. Okay, it's going even higher, and my price target, not price target, but at least the range that I'm looking at is 120K for Bitcoin. Okay, so that's going to happen at some point early next year or maybe even middle next year. We'll see. But overall, very very bullish. Yeah, for the rest of the crypto market and Bitcoin in general. So if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe this video, and also check out my Twitter account. That's where all my latest updates are being posted. Okay, so I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.